It wasn't bad. Hey. What up, y'all? Welcome to the...
No one's on yet.
Okay. Well, it's going to be posted. So, welcome to the J&J Sportstalk Live.
Oh, it's true.
Hey. So, we're today, anything goes.
For the people, by the people.
Yeah, exactly. And whoever...
one person's on. Oh, my gosh.
So, whoever's...
Feel free to comment anything.
If y'all want to comment...
and ask them if they can hear us through the music, because the music.
If you want to... If y'all... comment if you need anything. If anything's going wrong, just comment. And then if you want to get a call in, just like put your name and number in whatever we've figured out. In a couple minutes, we're going to have our first caller. Matt Gott join us today.
Long time.
You don't know what's going to happen with him.
My sister's on this. Oh, God.
But, yeah. So, Jay, you excited for this live today?
Dude, 3 people. I'm ready.
Jay's rattled.
They said
I'm not rattled.
Caleb said the boys.
Yes, sir.
Can you guys hear us through the music? 5 people on. Oh, my God. It's taking off.
So, yeah, if anything's going on, just, like, comment whatever. We can see everything. And, yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Me and Jay out here matching. He's got the Larry Bird going on. I got the Jordan.
John said there's no music.
Team USA. Some repping. And, yeah. So, I'm going to call up Matt Gott right now, see what he's got to say.
All right, turn off the music. Matty Ice.
What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's going on in your world today, my man?
I just wanted to call in and talk about my team, but more importantly, my coach, Urban Meyer.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
Starting off with a hot take.
All right. Give us some. What are your initial thoughts?
I just have to, while the situation is still up in the air, I just got to come at the Ohio State athletic department for a second. They need to do the right thing, because if the police didn't file charges, how does it fall on the head football coach to be the judge?
Wrong with all this, in my opinion. Everything that's happening, it's up to Ohio State. The NCAA is not involved with this.
That's good, though.
So whatever like punishment they decide will be based on the AD, or I guess whoever makes kind of other programs, and like the inconsistencies of what's going on. I mean, I think we covered this in an earlier podcast.
If they listened. UNC got in trouble selling shirts.
I mean,
the academic scandal. They didn't get nearly as much heat as Ohio State's getting. Well, obviously 2 different issues, though.
Yes, but yeah, and also I think one thing that I realized is that as the head football coach, you're responsible for not only your players, you're responsible for your players' girlfriends, all your staff's wives, their whole families. Whatever happens within that massive circle of people ultimately makes its way up to you, which I think is pretty unfair.
I don't think that's unfair, actually. I think if you're the head coach, that is your role, like that is your job to make sure everyone is accounted for. But I do see your point. He should not be get in trouble for something his assistant coach did. But he should be a little bit in trouble because he did hire him after the 2009 domestic case.
That's true. Anything you want to add, Matt?
What'd you say?
So anything you want to add?
Yeah, I got one more hot take.
All right.
Jack Smith's wife is a liar.
Whoa,
Okay.
That's not true. Okay, that's not
All
true.
right.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm honored if I would be on J&J Sportstalk. I'll be here to see what the other callers have to say, and you guys have a great night.
You too. Thanks for
Absolutely,
joining us.
Matt. Go Buckeyes.
Go Bucks, baby.
Absolutely.
31-0.
Okay, so and I think we've talked enough about the Urban Meyer scandal, honestly. But whatever. At the end of the day, things are going to happen, and college football, it's a messy business. So
I love it, though. It's
Yeah.
great business, actually.
All right, next caller coming up. Dear friend of ours,
Rory.
Here
Hopefully
it
he
comes.
doesn't say anything stupid.
Okay, Rory.
What does he want to talk about, you know?
You never know with this guy.
Love it. Rory,
How you doing?
welcome to J&J Sportstalk, my guy.
I feel blessed to be on it.
I love it. All right, Rory, what you have us bring you on here for today? What are we going to talk about?
How the Lakers are going to win it all this year.
Oh, I like it. Hot take.
Hot take. We do like our hot takes.
Why will the Lakers win it? The finals.
Now with King James joining the team,
Mm-hmm.
Nico Lonzo Ball.
Oh gosh.
Now that LeBron actually has help from other teams, I feel that.
Make sure you're speaking into the phone, please. So we can hear you.
Speak a little louder, Rory. Want the people to hear you.
I said now that LeBron actually has people that he can play with, and he's not just carrying the team on his back, I feel like the Lakers have a good shot at winning all the way this year.
What shooters does he have to play with?
Yeah,
Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball is a terrible shooter.
he's improving. I'll admit that.
He's improving. Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas on the Nuggets, I thought.
Isaiah Thomas is now on the Nuggets, I believe, Rory.
Well, that's awkward.
It's all right.
Get
We'll judge.
exposed.
Let me see. Lance Stevenson, Do-Rag Lance.
Dude, the meme team.
Yes, it really is a meme team. This is what I think is going to happen with the Lakers this year. So I think, honestly, with Carmelo joining Houston,
Oh, God, that's terrible.
I think it makes them worse. I think it makes Houston worse, and I think the Lakers have you might call me crazy. I think LeBron could go off and single-handedly take down the Rockets. I think it can be done. I would love to see it. So I think there's three real threats in the West: Warriors, Houston, and now the Lakers. I would love to see the Lakers take down
the mighty Golden State. I don't think they're there yet. I think they're one more piece, maybe next summer, away from being the Golden State Warriors.
I agree. I believe it's a building year, and that
A rebuilding year, yeah. A rebuilding year, you're going to still make the playoff. That's a great year.
within a couple years, the Lakers, I guarantee, will be on top.
I love it, Roy. I love it.
we haven't seen any downfall of LeBron yet. No slippage.
And people still prey on his downfall.
Yeah, they pray on his downfall, honestly. Gotta hate it. But one thing that I will say, the greatness of LeBron James can never be understated. You cannot sleep on LeBron James. Not that anyone really does anymore, because you can't. But
Are you saying he's underrated? In the sense that he's underappreciated?
I would
agree with you.
I think looking at what he did last year, he is still a good step above everybody else in this league. And I don't think it's that close. I don't think Kevin Durant.
Hot take from Caleb Garvin said, the only thing the Lakers will win this year is a lottery pick. Matt Gott says, tell LeBron to go to the White House and stop whining. Oh, wow.
Interesting. We're not trying to get political here.
Yeah, we're
J&J.
trying to stay away from that. But we do like the hot takes from the crowd. Love it. Roy, anything else you'd like to add? Any hot takes?
That just with all the LeBron talk, I say we have to look out for Lonzo Ball. He's going to come up and go.
I mean, let's look at this lineup here. We got Lonzo Ball. We got Lance Stevenson, who a bit of a not breakout year, but a good solid year last year. Who else do we have on that team? JaVale McGee, who I think kind of a prophet of the Warriors system, but
A product?
or a he
Say
benefited.
He did, yes.
Benefited from the Warriors
But
system.
he showed in the finals he can guard a little bit guard LeBron.
So it'll be interesting. A little Lob City action between Lonzo and JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
Rory, I'm going to ask you this. Who's going to play point guard for the Lakers next year?
Kyle.
Ooh, I forgot about Kyle Kuzma. Did forget about Kyle
Do
Kuzma.
you think Kyle Kuzma's going to play point guard?
No.
Well, I think Lonzo's obviously going to play point guard, but LeBron's going to be ball dominant.
And, I mean, it's not like – I mean, they made it work in the past. I mean, Kyrie, not as ball dominant of a point guard, doesn't need the ball in his hands to be great. But we'll see. Well, I mean –
It's going to be a fun NBA year, and I'm not going to watch it to the playoffs. So
yeah, I'm not going to watch a single game until Christmas, and then after that, probably until the playoffs, because
Because it really doesn't really matter.
Nothing matters in the NBA. It kind of sucks until the playoffs.
Yeah, but great educated caller. Love it. Love Rory. Love that.
Rory, what is the dream season for the Lakers? What needs to happen for this dream season to occur?
The dream season, the dream season is to win it all. But
I mean, dream. Yeah.
The team come together last year with the Cavs, LeBron had no help. They were just simply up. We need the team to come together.
We really don't know at this point. We'll see. We will see.
All right. Thank you, brother Rory.
Loved having you on. See you, buddy. Goodbye.
What a great kid.
Love that.
Love it. All right, let's read the comments here.
Yeah, we can have a bit of discussion with the
fans.
section.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Braden says we're disrespecting the Jazz. Love it.
Okay, to that. Well, let's discuss that for a second.
Are we really disrespecting the Jazz? No.
Braden?
Hey, Brandon, get on the comments, please, and read them to us. We don't have to go up there. Just be a freaking good assistant. God.
Yeah, shout out Braden.
The intern over here, acting like an intern.
Okay,
Can you
so
believe that?
Braden, this is directly to you. What I say to that is,
I wouldn't say we're disrespecting them. I just don't think they're there yet.
the West. Okay, you gotta understand this. The West is so stupidly stacked, and I think people freaked out a little bit when they beat OKC last year. But
He was very overrated.
You have to look at how dysfunctional that OKC team was.
Yep.
Not to take the greatness away from Donovan Mitchell and how, the sky is literally the limit for him. But I honestly think they need Donovan Mitchell. He's not LeBron. He cannot do it all on his own. They really do need more pieces around him.
And that piece is not Grayson Allen.
No, it is not. Gosh, I hate Grayson Allen. If you hate Grayson Allen, tell us in the comment section how much you hate
and
Grayson
why
Allen.
you hate Grayson Allen.
Yeah, give us your most disliked Grayson Allen moment of all time in the comment section. All right, we would love to read that.
And also, Matt God said Trump LeBron 2020. I can get behind that.
Okay.
I think, let's see, what else?
Rory did great. Yes, he did.
Hot take, Isaiah Thomas isn't tall enough to ride the Intimidator.
I don't think that's a hot take at all. I think that's straight facts.
Matt Gott said Lakers won't go to the conference finals. Coldest take of the year. Yep. It depends where they get seeded, honestly. What matchups they get.
At the end of the day, the Warriors. Warriors are probably going to be one.
Yep.
Or Warriors and Houston flip one or two, so they're going to be on opposite sides of the bracket. I think honestly, if the Lakers get paired up with Houston, much better shot at getting to the conference finals. Still don't think they sniff the Warriors in a series. That might sound crazy because you say, well, Houston took very, very well. Houston with, I think we've got CP3, the injury of CP3.
Yeah.
But big things. It's a massive shakeup. The league is more one-sided than it's ever been right now. It's a bit crazy. At the end of the day,
it's ridiculous, honestly.
Celtics going to the finals. How much would you guys love to see a Celtics-Lakers finals? Bringing it back.
That'd be kind of lit, honestly.
I would love that.
Jay, I actually have Jackson Cannon like to call in. Is that okay?
Put him on.
I'm going to call him.
All right. Some Duke propaganda coming up in here. Jackson
actually
Cannon.
Wake Forest. He goes Wake Forest now.
But still some Duke propaganda.
I don't think so.
Is he off the train?
I think he's off of it, actually. We'll ask him about it.
Okay, we'll discuss. Comments, we will get to you guys all momentarily.
Hi, J&J Sportstalk.
Yes. We have a quick question for you, Jack, before we get this conversation going. Are you still on a Duke bandwagon, or are you jumped off now that you're at Wake Forest?
This is a tough question, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and say in any game that Wake is playing, I got to cheer for Wake just because I'm a student there. So
yep.
In the Duke-Wake game, maybe to settle some controversy, in the Duke-Wake game, I did cheer for Wake Forest.
I love it.
Love it.
Jackson,
love it.
Greatly appreciated. Lots of brownie points.
Smart kid. All right, Jackson, dive right in. What do you want to talk about?
All right, guys. Well, first hot take. I just want to get you guys' thoughts on the Cam Kelvin Benjamin.
Do we? Oh,
Jackson. All right. Jerry, I'll let you start.
Okay, so I was watching the Barstool hashtag. Viva la Stool. Kelvin Benjamin is a baby back beta. How he backed away from a conversation with Cam Newton. You cannot call out Cam Newton like that. An MVP and call him, if I had this quarterback, I would have done this. And then back away from conversation. Are you 7 years old and can't handle controversy? Kelvin mentioned.
Absolutely.
But he did go off in the preseason game.
Panthers got the dub. I don't care. Panthers got the dub.
Yeah.
Hot take: Kelvin Benjamin kind of looks like a baby. So
Ooh,
yes,
love it.
Fat face. Very.
He put
there's
on some weight.
No bone structure.
He put on some weight.
Kind of looks like a donut. It's just all.
You know, he looks like a nice little Kennedy Meeks. You guys remember Kennedy Meeks?
Yes, the average North Carolina player.
Similar body type.
Yes, very.
Kelvin Benjamin
unathletic.
put on weight to make him a bigger target, so the quarterbacks will actually throw him the ball because he can't get open. So
Agreed.
he's terrible on the line. He can't get off release.
Yeah.
All right, Jackson, what else you got for us, buddy?
All right, guys. Well, I also want to know what your predictions are for the college football playoff this year. Also,
yes.
hot take: college football playoff should be six teams. In the
Six
Jackson,
teams, we love that,
Let me discuss that because
I actually agree with you, though.
I have been. I'll take this one. I'll take this.
Can I get my playoff predictions first?
No, we're gonna talk about. You can get predictions after. All right.
16. Talk about 16.
18. I want 18.
Your predictions for
6 teams. Okay.
8 teams. I want 8 teams.
Jackson, I like 6 teams because
No, we like 8 teams, remember?
I like 6 teams, Jay. I like 6 teams.
No, we talked about
I
this.
like 6 teams.
Fair enough. I'll talk about I like 8 teams.
Okay, that's fair enough. I would like a 6 team because it puts more. Okay, we look in the past. At the end of the day, no matter how many teams you have, people are always going to complain because there's always going to be 1 or 2 teams that were close to being out. You know, I mean, that's just a problem of having a set number of teams. I mean, we see it with the NCAA tournament. I mean, there's crappy teams that
64 teams.
crappy teams that don't make it in. They still get angry. It doesn't matter how many teams you put in. People are still going to be mad that they didn't make it in. You can't avoid that. But I would say I think 8 teams is a bit too much because I do not think the 8. I think there's too big of a difference between the number 1 seed and the 8 seed.
If you have 6 teams in, the team that wins the playing game is playing an extra game. So I don't think that's fair.
I think it's a bigger advantage to the 1 and 2 seeds.
I can agree with that.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think you give the 1 and 2 seeds a bye.
Yeah.
And then you have
Exactly. The 3 and 4 and the 5 and 6.
4, 3 and 4.
I just want as much football as we can get.
So you have 6 teams, 2 of which are playing games.
Yes.
And then you have the 1 and 2 seed get that bye, and then go into the regular tournament like it already is.
Yeah, and that's I have no problem with giving a bigger advantage to the 1 and 2 seeds. I mean, you earned it at the end of the day.
Hot take.
Most likely they'll be undefeated, or one of them will probably be undefeated.
Yeah,
can I give them a hot take?
That would be a rightful place for them to get a bye.
All right, so this is my hot take on the college football playoff. So it's still 4 teams. I think the 1 seed should choose the seedings of the other 3.
Wow, hot take.
Hot take. Listen, a 1 seed Clemson played a 4 seed Alabama. That Alabama team was not a 4 seed.
Agreed. But
we're all about getting.
By the AP poll.
It's by the committee though.
It's a hot take. Hot take.
Yeah. Okay, so you asked for my college football playoff predictions. Here they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1. Okay, the 1 seed is either Clemson or Alabama, so they're 1 and 2. 3.
Even with the new quarterbacks.
Yeah, I still think those defenses are going to be good. I think.
The guy playing for Alabama, is he named the starter?
Not yet, but I still think with that, even if Jalen Hurts is the quarterback, I still think they find a way to make the playoff. 3 seeds probably Oklahoma. 4 seed if Ohio State, if Urban Meyer, if he's the coach throughout the season, I'd say Ohio State, but I don't know that, so that's really just a toss up.
I think hot take here. I think if Urban Meyer comes back, I think that could kind of galvanize the whole squad together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you. If he doesn't come back, Brandon, who maybe like a Michigan?
I'm a Michigan fan. I think Michigan is going
All
to
right, you're an intern, so you can stop talking. Yeah, I'll go with Michigan. I like that. I like Brandon's. We'll find out week 1 if they're real. All right, so Jackson, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I love it, guys. I think this is pretty much it.
All right, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you at Wake Forest and do big things.
Thanks, guys.
Of course.
Have a
See you,
good
brother.
Caleb Garvin said he wants to call in.
Okay.
Caleb Gar wants to call in.
Yes.
Caleb, I believe you have my number. Caleb, if you have my number, just call me right now. We'll figure it out.
He also says take a shot every time we say hot take. We do not
21.
We do not support underage drinking. I don't think he's 21 either. So we're gonna have to talk to Forrest about that, Caleb. See where your mind's at.
Yes.
But Jay, how the show's going? I think the discussion's really flowing.
Yes, and lots of deep stuff. Once we get into I would like to see a bit of college basketball discussion going.
I will too.
Caleb Garvin on the phone right now. Caleb, how's it going, buddy?
Yo, what's up? It's great. Blessed to be on here.
Dude, I love it. Blessed that you're on here, honestly. Caleb, what do you want to discuss with us today?
Yeah, so I want to get your thoughts on the upcoming UFC 229. We got Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, October 4th in Las Vegas. Khabib 26-0 light heavyweight.
Wait, Conor McGregor's fighting Khabib?
Khabib, yeah.
Oh,
We're buying now. Spot it.
Okay, Caleb, let me go first off and say this. I am not educated in the world of UFC.
He really found our weak point.
But I love Conor McGregor. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. This is one fight that I do know about. So after all this, is this? I mean, Caleb, you can tell me, is this probably going to be the biggest fight in UFC history?
Yeah, that's what all the people are saying. And last Conor McGregor fight did 1.7 million pay-per-view buys. This is the last fight against Nate Diaz. This one against his bout against Floyd Mayweather, I think it did around 3 million pay-per-view buys. And so, a lot of people are expecting this to do around 2 million, which is
wow. 2 billion?
Big.
Oh, and
2 million
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Caleb, I think this is a very unique fight because obviously there's never been drama and buildup like this fight, as you know, as this pure UFC educated fan. If you guys don't remember, you guys probably do remember, Conor McGregor got into some beef with Khabib, flew 30 of his Irish.
Is this? Can I interrupt for a second? Is this the guy you got in a fight with on the bus?
This is the guy who threw a chair.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So Conor McGregor flew 30 of his baddest Irish boys over and completely destroyed the bus. And was Khabib on that bus, or was that bus just affiliated with Khabib's whole party?
I'm not sure. I think Khabib. It was either Khabib or Khabib's brother who was on the bus, and I'm not sure which one.
Okay. And there was injury. I think shattered glass actually got in the eye of some of the fighters, which is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Caleb, talk to me. How much do you love Conor McGregor?
Yeah, I like Conor. I don't. Everyone talks about him as being like a good promoter. Good trash talk. Really exciting.
Amazing trash
talk.
talker.
Give him enough credit for his skill. Now, if you look at the guys he's beat, they're all at the top of the division. He's never had an easy fight. He's always come out on top.
Agreed.
Other than the first Nate Diaz when Nate had to step in short notice, heavier guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It should be an interesting fight. Khabib 26-0.
Oh wow! So
absolutely destroyed everyone he's fought. So.
And McGregor one loss to Nate Diaz? Am I correct?
McGregor has 2 losses total. He had 1 loss early in his career, but other than that Nate Diaz fight, he's been on a tear.
Okay.
Featherweight and lightweight divisions.
Okay. So I'm gonna discuss a little bit of Conor McGregor and how much I love him. I have looked up videos, and it's like Conor McGregor speaks stuff into existence, and it was like a massive list. Basically, throughout his whole career, every fighter, he researches the crap out of every fighter and knows exactly what is going on and literally predicts, hey, this guy, good fighter, I'm going to put him right here, and second round he's out. And it happens, okay? He is a demigod. I love Conor McGregor. I love him.
He's not American.
I don't care.
I do. I still like him. But he's not American, so I can't really get behind that.
Yeah, he knocked out the greatest featherweight in UFC history in 14 seconds. That's the kind of
insane.
Alpha.
Insane. Yeah, Conor McGregor, talk about an alpha male. Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. That's about all I had.
All right, thanks for calling in, man.
Welcome to the show. You're doing great. Go Heels.
I can't get
I'm
behind
gonna kick
that.
you off for that one.
All right, Dylan wants to call.
See you, buddy.
Dylan wants to call in.
Dylan's calling.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Actually, no. Can I? Or no, right now.
I just called him. So
Jimmy Barga, if you're watching this, we will get you on very soon. If you're on this.
Hey, this is.
Oh wow, that's terrible. I guess we called him at the same time. Call again.
Yeah, Jimmy Barga, if you are watching this, we will get you on soon. I know I promised 8:25, but you will be on soon.
What up, D? Hello?
Hey, Jeremy, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, you're on.
Good.
Let's
On
go.
the podcast?
you are on the live, my guy.
Awesome. Well, I have a quick question for mostly Jacob.
Oh, jeez.
Jerry, you can input on this. It's kind of a hot take for me, also a point of discussion.
Okay.
I personally think that Kentucky, as well as John Calipari, have ruined college basketball.
Very prepared to discuss.
Fans on that.
Can you repeat that last part?
Said you want to say you to answer it.
Answer that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, obviously, I've heard this before, Dylan. Nothing new here. I will say this. If you have watched the John Calipari 30 for 30, he kind of talks about some of these things. But there's kind of two different – back when in 2009 when he took over as the Kentucky job, obviously that first recruiting class with John Wall, Eric Bledsoe, DeMarcus Cousins, that started it all. That was kind of the big bang of one and dones. And nobody had ever seen it before. A ton of controversy came from that. But I'll say this. There's two kind of school back in that day. There were two schools of thought. There were coaches. There were one and done coaches. Basically, only John Calipari was the one who did it. And then every other blue blood, Bill Self, Coach K, Roy, all of them were basically hating on it. And then they all kind of realized, hey,
They can only win by doing that.
we're winning. Look at them. They're tearing it up. And you look at the first 3 years that John was coaching Kentucky, I mean, they tore it up. I mean, a Final Four and a national championship in 3 years, that's crazy stuff. And then as you see Coach K and all of them all kind of start to – I mean, everybody does it now. I mean, even UNC got into it a little bit. They got a couple top recruits with Kobe White and Nazir Little this year.
And Raquan Black.
And so I think when John Calipari is interviewed about these things, he has said, hey, look, I don't like the rules how they are either. I'm just playing the rules the best way that I can.
Yeah.
John has said himself, I would love to have these kids 2 or 3 years. But when when you listen to John talk and you listen to his explanations for why he sends so many kids out, he says, look, if you have a kid guaranteed to get drafted, like first or second round, guaranteed to get drafted, how can you? I mean, depending on his situation, how can you honestly hold him back, knowing that look, he stays one more year, he gets a bad knee, something like that,
he's hurt,
completely ruins his career. Go get your money, you're set. And I think that's a huge kind of part that's not talked about is that a lot of these huge players are coming from. I mean, this is generational money that they're dealing with, so it's very important.
Can I get my 2 cents on the topic?
Yes.
I don't think he's ruined college basketball. I think he's elevated college basketball in the sense that the best players, you have NBA guys pretty much playing in college, and you get competition. Competition in basketball and competition in the marketplace is always good. And I don't think he's ruined it yet, but he may have because the agents getting involved. But new rules.
Okay, Dylan. Why do you think? Give me reasons why you think he has this one and done has ruined college basketball.
I think it's ruined college basketball because when he's going out recruiting and when Coach K, when they're going out to recruit, they're not recruiting to build a program, they're recruiting to build a team. And I think that in college sports there's so much more to building a program and having a legacy of a program. And I know that when you win titles, that it builds a program and it builds the program's legacy. But if you're not building a program, you're just building a team from year to year, then what is the university getting out of that other than titles? You know, there's not anything with Kentucky basketball other than the chance of winning a national title. There's no this is a brotherhood or this is something like guys look back like this is the best 4 years of my life. I made my best friends there. This is a business. I'm here to win a title. If I don't, then oh well, I'll still make however much million when I sign in the draft. And that's why I think he's ruined it, because college sports it's not a business. It's a chance to grow as an individual and make some of the best friends of your life.
Okay.
But he's turned it into a business.
Okay. Fair points. And to that I say, I think that I think when you say that college is a chance to do whatever, I think it depends on the player. When you look at, and I think that's some of the reasons that I think the rules are flawed. You look at players that like Anthony Davis or Ben Simmons, that literally they are only in college. They are so good that they both could have gone straight to the league if they wanted, but the rules don't permit them to do that. I don't think you can fault them for how the rules. I think the way I think to solve this problem, because I agree. I think sometimes having a new team every year can take away a bit from kind of the legacy and kind of the brotherhood, which I agree with. I think a way to solve this is if I were in the NCAA, I think the rule should be if you want to, you can get an agent and go straight out of high school, but if you come to college, you have to stay for at least 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be a suitable solution, but just as it stands now, I think he's turned it into a business instead of a sport.
And to that, I know not everybody. Obviously, I've watched so many Kentucky player interviews. When you look back at players, I think when Cal had his Hall of Fame speech when he got inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, how many of his players were there? And of course, they're gonna. I'm not saying they wouldn't do that for any coach, but when they interviewed the players and they talk about like you can kind of pick out each different team, and you could like they kind of like John Wall and that first team they're all talking to each other, and they interview and they still talk about that loss to West Virginia or whatever it may be for every team, and kind of the stages, and they're all kind of there talking to each other. And these guys, they still talk in the NBA, and a lot of them would like to team up and do stuff. And of course, not every player is like that. There are some players that are only in it for the money, could care less. But I think to say that every player is just in it for the business, I don't think it's their fault that they're good enough to where it's the right thing to do in their situation is to make that business move.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, guys. And Jacob, I think you made a lot of great points, and I still love you, and mostly love the Gamecocks. So
how do you get another year being average?
Gamecocks will upset Kentucky this year at home and away.
In basketball.
Hot take. And this is basketball.
Y'all aren't beating us in football. It's been 5 years.
Football's in the bag already. But guys,
you haven't beat them in 5 years.
You guys haven't beat us in 5 years in football.
Yeah, well,
we broke your best player's leg.
That's South Clemson, and now look where South Carolina is in football. So right, Jerry?
What do you say?
I said that's what South Carolina said about Clemson in football, and now Clemson's won however many in a row. And
4.
That's true.
Love the Gamecocks, but I don't see a future win this year for the Gamecocks.
Well,
that's right. You gotta respect
the
fanship.
Tough place to win.
Thank you. Yes, it is.
Gotta respect the fandom. No, South Carolina. I will hand it to you guys. Kentucky loses a lot of games because I go to the obviously living in North Carolina. There's not a lot of
not a great hoops around.
I'm not driving to Kentucky to watch games. South Carolina is the closest game for us every year.
77?
Yeah, I've watched. I think I've been to four South Carolina or Kentucky South Carolina games, and we've lost 3 of those 4.
So maybe you're the bad luck charm. Maybe you never go to Kentucky.
Not an easy place to play for us.
Yep.
This year's different though. I like our chances against y'all this year with our basketball team.
All right, guys. Well,
all right, thanks for calling, Dylan.
Hope I can make the Mount Rushmore when it comes out, but appreciate you guys.
Oh, big facts.
Absolutely. Love having you on.
See you, Dylan.
See you guys.
All right. Great discussion with
Dylan.
Discussion. It's college basketball, my forte, obviously. Had to get my bag.
I call one of yours.
What are the comments we got, Brandon? Any beef in the comments going on?
No. We did have somebody that wants to call in, though.
We have someone that wants to call in. Can you believe that?
Somebody that wants to call in.
All right, it's one of my friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, no. Can I call my friend?
He's been waiting for like 15 minutes.
I've had a friend who I told him.
Just tell him. Wait, give him about 7 more minutes, and I'll get to him.
Okay, I'm gonna call him a buddy, Jimbo. Yeah. Any beef in the comment section going on? Jimmy, we're calling you right now, buddy. I think this is your number. hope this is your number. Jimmy, if I'm calling the wrong number, can you just call me? This might be the wrong number. Yeah, this might be it. Okay. All right. Jimmy said it's good. Let's get your buddy on. Jimmy, I'm sorry about that. We'll figure it out. We will get you on before 9 o'clock. I
All
promise.
right, call him and throw me the phone.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Hopefully some college football so I can talk.
Jimmy, if you can DM me your number again, because I don't know if I have the right number for you.
Hey, read the comments. Stuff's going down. Trey, what's going on, my guy? Welcome to the show.
Yep.
Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here. Pleasure to be on here.
What do you want to talk about today?
I got a question. So, NBA draft, we had some talented rookies.
Okay.
So, who do you think is going to have the biggest impact on their team?
I think Luka Doncic is the plug-and-play guy. I think he'll have the biggest impact. But I don't think he's going to have the best career.
I can get into this. Oh my. Okay. Okay. To be honest, I think the best. I think Marvin Bagley and Aiden were the best players, but their teams are so bad.
I think I'm saying Doncic is going to have the best rookie year because he's already been in Europe for so long.
Yeah, he's obviously he's a plug and play guy, but obviously
I think Aiden has the most potential. I think he'll probably have the best career. Miles Bridges is gonna be good. That's a loaded class.
I think shout out Kevin Knox. Had to say it. Look, New York fans, NBA fans, I knew when he was drafted, people weren't gonna like it, and I loved it because you saw in summer league, he's a monster. Okay.
Sure.
So I've liked Miles Bridges ever since his freshman year. Obviously, an outstanding player in college, but I really, not just because he's drafted the Hornets, I really do think he's going to be a good player.
Big frame.
And, yeah, big frame. I think people take that for granted. In the NBA, you got to be a big boy.
You do. All right, Gary, anything else you want to talk about?
Thoughts on Colin Sexton, the young bull.
Oh, the young bull. We did forget about the young bull. One of our friends does love the young bull.
Isaac James.
He's probably not tuning in because he's a snake. But, yeah, young bull, I think he's going to be in Cleveland. So it's like, it's not going to be that.
You'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, and I think he's a bucket, as you saw in summer league and you saw in college. The man can flat out score. He's an old-fashioned guy, loves talking, loves getting up.
He's tough, and like he talks that stick, but like
he can back it up.
Which I love that, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you talk stick and you suck, like I don't like that. But if you talk stick and you back it up, you got my vote.
All right, Gary, any Alabama college football questions you need answers to?
I need to answer this one. So let's say we start off the year going good, and we lose the Iron Bowl like we did last year.
Okay.
What do you think will happen in the playoff situation?
Well, is Auburn undefeated as well, or what's their record?
We'll go Auburn with one loss.
Well, then Auburn will win the SEC West. They're in the SEC championship game, so Auburn gets the nod.
Okay.
What
Because they would
if
both
they
have.
lose to Georgia?
Well, if they lose to Georgia, then Georgia. Okay, what's Georgia's record?
Georgia's undefeated as well.
All right, then Georgia gets in. So that's 3 teams. It really depends on the. It really depends on the other two spots or the other 3 spots. This year, I don't know if Alabama would get in. Actually, maybe. I still see them losing to Auburn. I think that offense is going to be brazy with Tua if Tua starts. But that scenario, I don't think it will happen. So I wouldn't be too worried if I'm an Alabama fan. If you were an Alabama fan, if they do lose to Auburn, and then I still think it's the same situation last year. I guess maybe they still get in, but I mean it's kind of too early to really call right now. But great question, Gary. Great question.
Hey, Caleb Garvin. By the way, I will get to your comments after we are done with this call.
Brandon, can you read the comments out to me?
Yes, he said that Roy Williams is the greatest coach in the last 15 years, and it's not even close.
How many national championships has he won in the last 15 years? 3?
3.
Oh, wow. He has 1-3, yeah. All right, Gary. Well, anything else you need to be covered before I let you go?
Yes, I believe we discussed this in the weight room corner lately.
Oh.
How do you feel about moving the playoffs to 8 teams?
Oh, you just missed it. We did discuss this. We are now fans of. I'm a fan of 8. Jacob's a fan of 6.
And it's flexible.
Yeah, and this is my opinion, Gary, or Trey, as people call you, but I like to call you Gary. I want as much football as we can, as possible.
But you can't wear the players out after postseason, dude.
Obviously, but I'm a fan of moving it to 6 or 8. It's really up to the committee's call. All right, Gary. Thanks for calling on, man. Have a blessed night.
All right, thank you so much, Jerry.
All right, good night, buddy.
See you, man. Okay, Caleb Garvin. I read your comments already. I'll read them out for you.
Wait. He does have the most tournament wins in the last 15 years and national championships.
I mean, good point made.
Should we?
No, okay. Caleb, I'm reading your comments. I agree. Seniors are a vital part, and you look at the Kentucky and Duke teams that were one and dones that won national championships had senior leadership. I think you cannot have a strictly freshman team that is very successful. No matter how. That's why I'm coming to UG fans right now. You guys that are hyped up about your recruiting class, you have absolutely no. I mean, aside from who's the freaking
Bolden? They Marquise Bolden.
Aside from Bolden, that DeLaurier and like Alex McConnell, who do you have coming back that's going to play?
And who do you have coming back that's a senior that has valuable minutes?
The only people that had minutes, period, were DeLaurier, McConnell, and Bolden. Who let's be honest, none of them had real clutch time like playing experience. I don't see it.
Yeah, as you know, I don't see Duke really doing that much this year. I mean, okay, they'll do much.
It depends. I don't think they're going to win a national championship. Knocking on wood. I really, dear God, please do not let that happen. But yeah. And then Braden Van Milligan, if you're still on, Katie Bates-Diop out of Ohio State. I'm not forgetting about the Buckeyes. Bates-Diop is a bucket.
Oh yeah, what do you do against Clemson?
Shut up. I'm just kidding. Let me check. Okay.
Actually, I think they're like 24. Yeah,
Bates-Diop, very versatile player. NBA game. Ceiling, not that high, but he is a plug-and-play player. On the T-Wolves, I think it's a great pickup for them. An already fairly developed squad, so love that.
If they can re-sign Jimmy Butler, I think. They're get the the heat out of the room, I guess. All right, let's see. What else we got, Brandon?
Not much. It's a lot of Caleb Garvin.
Yeah, I think we addressed that.
Okay, can I put my boy on?
Well, I think none of our boys are on the freaking live show watching, so yes.
I'm gonna put my man Jimmy on.
All right. Did you call him?
Yeah, I told him to call me.
Okay.
I'm not sure I have the right number for him. Here he is. Jimmy! Wait, 1 second. You're not on speaker yet. 1 second. Technical difficulties. My friend sucks. Okay. Jimmy, you're on, buddy.
Alright, man. I just want to talk about basketball,
NBA. NBA? I can talk about some NBA.
Alright. So how do you see the playoff seeding shaking out?
Well, in the East or the West?
East or West, yeah.
Either. East only has 3 strong, maybe 4 strong contenders for the playoffs.
I think the East is wide open, honestly.
The 76ers.
We'll start with the East.
Maybe the Raptors.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll start with the East. 1, consensus, Boston. 2, I like the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard is a standout player. I like the Raptors. I still think, as good as the Sixers are, that was last year their first real playoff run.
That was the first time their team was all together.
Yeah, I still like the Raptors. The Sixers, I think, give them 1 more year, and they'll be right up there with the Celtics. But Philly at 3, and then gosh, who else?
Bucks at 4.
Bucks at
Washington
4.
at 5.
Yeah. Washington could be interesting if Dwight Howard has shown serious interest on playing with John Wall, because John Wall a bit of a true point guard. Not that he hasn't had good point guards in the past, but I think if their chemistry could work out and Dwight Howard has another good year like he just did.
I think you guys got to put the Heat in there. The Heat too.
Okay, Heat 6.
That's on 6.
Shout out Bam and Adebayo.
7, maybe Charlotte.
Oof. Oh, we're so bad.
Nah.
If Malik Monk's get playing time.
That's a good point. They don't play any rookies.
Detroit, maybe.
Ooh,
Detroit's a pretty solid one. They didn't make the playoffs last year, so they picked up Griffin.
interesting. Okay, now for the West. The East. I mean, the East.
West, easy Warriors.
You guys talked about Jimmy Butler re-signing. Do you think he'll actually re-sign, or will he leave and go somewhere?
I think he'll stay because Tom Thibodeau is the coach, and he's a big Thibodeau guy. I think. I don't think Minnesota. They didn't.
About the Jimmy Butler and Kyrie teaming up in free agency rumors.
They said they're going to team up in New York.
Yeah.
I
don't see Kyrie.
I see no reason for Kyrie to leave Boston. I think he left. He is the man, and he can lead to a championship team. I don't know why he would want to leave. New York does not have nearly the amount of talent that Boston has at the moment.
But if both Jimmy Butler and Kyrie go to New York, and they have Porzingis, that's 3 All-Stars.
And Kevin Knox on the rise.
Well, okay, if that situation does happen, I think that team is in finals contention, not to win it, but to get there.
But I think again, Boston, I mean, they almost
won it without Kyrie.
They almost
and Gordon Hayward.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forget that Gordon Hayward and Kyrie, but their 2 best players were not in the playoffs last year.
Do you think that they'll have to get rid of one of their 3 small forwards? They have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Gordon Hayward.
No, I think you can play them all, not at the same time, but you can just put them in as you go. So you can go.
I mean, it's important to have star players not star players, but quality players off the bench.
You can go if you want to play small. You can go Irving, Brown, Hayward, Tatum, and Horford.
You can put Tatum at shooting guard.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you want to play small, I put Tatum at power forward, so you can put Hayward and Brown.
That's true.
Same time.
Yeah, and all 3 of those guys that you mentioned are very versatile players that can play the 2 to the 4. You know what I'm saying? So it gives them a lot of flexibility.
Well, maybe set Brown. I think could Brown play the 4? You think?
He can play 2 or 3, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Very versatile guys.
Yeah.
Now for the West, you guys already discussed
the West, the Wild West.
Really, just Warriors, Rockets, maybe 2, 3. OKC at 3, maybe, or. We forget about Portland. I think Portland sneaks, 6, 5.
Portland's good. The
Nuggets are gonna be solid. Hopefully they make the playoffs.
That'll be interesting, yeah.
Pelicans,
that'll be interesting too. Forgot about the Pelicans.
Let's see. I mean, obviously the Warriors are gonna win, and blah blah blah. The Warriors are win the NBA Finals, so.
So, how do you guys feel about LeBron being on the Lakers?
I love it.
Do you think that he becomes a great Laker, or does he have to win a title first?
He's not gonna win a title because the Warriors are too good. Is he an all-time great? He's the best player to ever play for the Lakers, but he's not
the best Laker.
He's not gonna have the accolades. No.
Yeah, I still think Magic is the best Laker in my opinion.
That's a whole new discussion.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, best. I mean, probably he is the best player to ever play for the Lakers. Yes.
Okay.
But I mean, we look at their. I mean, what will their starting lineup be? We got Lonzo. Who's playing 2?
I mean, I would think that they'd rather start. I mean, not Isaiah Thomas, Rajon Rondo at 1. Rather than.
I've heard from my sources. I've heard that Rondo was assigned to scare Lonzo and say, "Hey, this isn't in your bag. You gotta giddy up a little bit."
Option for the Lakers would be to play Rondo and then have Lonzo and Kuzma come off the bench because they already have chemistry, and play Ingram at the 4 and Brown at the 3.
That is interesting.
That's what I've heard.
I mean, it's tough because Rondo, Lonzo, and LeBron all need I would say Rondo especially. Rondo cannot play off the ball. Okay,
no,
Rondo
he can't shoot.
Rondo needs the ball. Lonzo needs the ball to be as good as he can be. He needs the ball. LeBron can do everything, but he's a god with the ball. I mean, having 3 very ball dominant players like that, it's going to be tricky, but it gives them options off the bench for sure.
Yeah, they also have Brandon Ingram, which I see Brandon Ingram as one of the league's upcoming players. He's only in his 4th season, I think, 3rd or 4th season.
He was the same. Yes, 4th season, I believe. This will be his 4th season. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a KD type player. That's how I see him.
Yeah, and I mean, a huge scoring threat. ISO player. If you ever need one, Brandon Ingram. Yeah, if he ever, I think
He puts on weight.
KD's said in his interviews when Brandon Ingram figures it out, it's going to be scary for the rest of the league.
He's a great player.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to add, Jimmy?
No, damn good, man.
All right, it was awesome having you on, dude.
Cool, man.
All right, later, man.
Brandon, how are the comments?
Yes, we did have a comment from Philip Slaughter saying who will win Rookie of the Year for NBA.
I think Luka Doncic.
I second that.
Yeah. Anything else?
And Caleb Garvin said to stop picking your nose, Jerry.
Jay, I meant Jay.
Coming at you, Jay. Coming at you.
Fair enough. Anything else?
Yeah, shout out to all y'all in the comments. Really does mean a lot to us, and shout out to all the callers. Y'all are killing it.
Yes, we're still missing some of our boys.
Y'all killing it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it is slightly ridiculous the number of boys.
Yeah, because they're doing everything else.
Hey, can I call a friend right now?
Who?
Buddy Colin.
Okay, fire. Go ahead.
I was just gonna call him, see what he does. I have no idea what he's about to bring up. He's a Carolina fan in general. So. If he picks up, we'll see. Ooh, baby.
Your call has been forwarded
That's
to an
awkward.
automated voice messaging system. 704.
All right, my man Colin just hopped in an Uber. That's rough.
Yeah.
He'll probably he can be on later. We got any other callers anybody wants to hit up? If any of y'all want to call in, just maybe Brandon Van Milligan, you're talking a lot. I get some conversation. I'll check and see if I have your number. I'll call you right now.
Let's call Chris.
Chris?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why not?
he knows nothing about sports. I'll call Luke.
No, I'm calling Chris.
I'm calling Luke.
No. Chris wants to be on.
So does Luke.
He's talking. Luke's with Lane. Watch.
What a snake.
Hello.
Luke!
No, it's
Yes.
Is this
How's
you?
it going?
it's
Yes,
his,
this is.
it's his voicemail.
Gosh, I hate that voicemail. All right, yeah, put Chris on.
Was that his voicemail? Whatever. I'll call Chris.
Oh, this is Luke. Okay.
Hello, Luke.
How's it going, J&J Sportstalk?
We're doing great. Well, you're on, man. You're on. You're live. You haven't been tuning in at all, but it's all good. You're live now.
You are on.
I was on.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Anyway.
All right. Well, what do you want to talk about, buddy?
Well, Little League Baseball.
Oh yes. First of all, let's shout out to Luke.
Shout out to that kid who's
No,
Oh.
can't talk about that.
Okay, I will talk about it.
No, we can't. We can't.
Yes, I can.
He said a certain. I'll cut you. He just said a certain actor was his favorite actor.
Yeah. If any guys
That's all
follow
we're gonna say.
Barstool, this kid's favorite actor was a certain.
Before we start, let's just give a Luke a huge shout out, doing the impossible. We really played on his downfall, but congratulations, Luke.
Thank you.
We're rooting for you.
Yes.
Thanks, bud.
Okay, Little League Baseball. California is going to win from the U.S. side, and Japan's going to win from the international side. Japan's going to beat California, sadly.
I love me some
And,
Chinese boys, though.
I think Oklahoma has a real shot.
Well,
That's baseball country. Gotta
how
love that.
about who won Southeast? Georgia. Georgia won. Georgia.
So, I just want to hear you guys' thoughts about the pitcher, Jeff Matthews. They hit a bomb on him.
Oh, and he high-fived him.
High-five.
Okay,
No
go off.
competitiveness in this year's generation.
Can I go off?
I hate it. Go off, Jay.
Okay, there's sportsmanship and then there's just beta-ness.
Yes.
And I think high-fiving someone that hits a dinger off you is a beta move.
Yeah.
This is the YMCA generation. Everyone gets a trophy. No, not everyone gets a
That's
trophy.
my senior project,
You
actually.
have to win to get a trophy.
Okay, this is the difference. Okay, I'm going to equivalent this to NBA. Very easy comparison. In the 90s, the Dream Team talked so much stick in the locker room to each other because they were all rivals. Okay, nowadays, LeBron's going on vacation.
Buying people drinks.
Yeah, LeBron's going on vacationing with every other NBA star. Not saying LeBron's not competitive, but
We're just saying the game has
it's
changed.
Yeah, the game has changed. People, it's the friend generation, not the battle generation.
Oh, Isaac.
I also want to hear guys' thoughts on the Madden thing about Colin Kaepernick. Taking out the song.
They should have picked that song.
We should have picked that song in the first place.
They started a controversy because they picked that song. I think it's pretty dumb. That's my take. I think they should have known better.
You're right. What about the new?
You mean the game that Isaac James always loses to Jacob in?
That's happened once ever.
And I beat you too, Isaac. So I don't want to hear it.
I don't care.
Okay.
Okay, I've beaten Jacob at least 20 times.
Not since I've gotten good at 2K. I think ever since I've started playing 2K.
Last Tuesday, I pulled up the volleyball line 4 times to take my mouth.
Actually, Jacob actually locked you down too.
So I'll put that out there.
None of those were in my mouth.
Glad to be back on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, the show you were on, it was the worst show ever. So yeah, glad to be back.
All right. If Isaac continues to be on this, we're just gonna hang up.
No. Keep him on.
I really want to hang up on him.
It was the worst ever because you held the mic the whole time.
Because you have no knowledge.
We're hanging up. Bye. We are hanging up.
I held the mic the entire time.
Okay. Quick discussion. Yes, me and Isaac played basketball the other day. We played 3 games. First game, I laid off him because he's a very good driver. Pulled up. He was feeling it. He pulled up from the volleyball line and wetted it about 3 times. It was impressive. Second and third game. I hope you're watching this, by the way. Second and third game, I went straight Rodman. I think you scored maybe twice when I was guarding you. Yes. Lots
Jake,
of
can I show you something real quick? This is breaking
multiple
news.
steals on you.
Breaking
I
news.
hope I heard you
Breaking
watching
news. I have to show you something.
I love you, brother, but my defense is good. My offense isn't, but I love my defense.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Brandon, what are the comments looking like?
A lot of stuff talking about me. This is a question for me.
Okay.
So thoughts.
Come over
on-
here.
Okay.
Yeah, Brandon, join the show, dude.
Yeah, hold on one second. He said
You
thoughts
break-
on Tiger being 4 back.
Ooh, I love golf.
Going into Sunday at the PGA Championship. Does he have a shot?
If he's 4 back, heck yeah.
I don't know.
Come over here. Come over here.
Okay. I don't know much about golf.
I love golf. I can talk
But
about
all
golf.
I know is Tiger is pretty sick.
Tiger is back.
I think he's back. I mean, like,
Hey, Braden, I'm gonna call you in a couple minutes, buddy.
my personal opinion, I think he does not.
He's not gonna win.
He's not going to win. I say he'll be in the top 10. So yeah, that's my opinion.
I hate Tiger Woods.
So okay. All right. So we got our golf in.
Obviously, gotta respect the golf, but okay, I'm gonna call Braden Van Milligan right now. Very educated sportsman. I can't believe Isaac started talking today. I'm pissed.
Why?
How's it going?
Braden, welcome to the show, man.
Oh, glad to be on. What an honor.
So what would you like to talk about today?
So first off, I have to talk about my Cleveland Browns. You know,
Oh,
I'm not native.
Your Cleveland Browns, okay.
My Cleveland Browns.
I watched Draft It. Me and Jay watched Draft Day
Draft Day.
yesterday.
Johnny
Speaking of the
Manziel.
devil.
Have you seen Hard Knocks?
I have seen Hard Knocks. Yes, I can talk
Jarvis
about it.
Landry was fake in that speech.
I said that. You didn't agree with me.
Okay. I would like to just set the record straight. Carl Manson's little financial talk.
Yes, that was so stupid.
Wasn't even close.
Yeah.
But it's nice for him to, try to, but there's a big stat about NFL players going broke. But nice that he's aware. But
Here, Braden, I want to get your thoughts on this. I think Hugh Jackson is a fake coach. Here's why. He has no respect from the 2 coordinators, Todd Haley and Chuck Williams, and him and the GM John Dorsey have a little bit of a weird relationship, in my opinion. Can I get your take on that?
I have to agree. I thought he got a little bit too much hate after 2 losing seasons with a horrible team. But his performance in Hard Knocks, you got to think about it. The Pittsburgh Steelers have owned that division. The Cleveland Browns, they literally just went 0-16.
But they went undefeated in the preseason. Remember that preseason dynasty.
Right, they were 4-0 in the preseason that year. And then they acquired the offensive coordinator,
Mhm.
led the Steelers to murder the Browns every year pretty much. And he has no respect for him. He just doesn't think
I just think you remember how they're in the meeting room and Hugh Jackson asked the senior offensive assistant, "If it's my team, I can do whatever the heck I want with it." I just think you don't remember that.
I do.
Oh, you do? I just think that sets the tone to where the coordinators aren't going to respect the head coach because they're not feeling like their input is being said. But Baker Mayfield looked great in Hard Knocks. I think he did.
He looked great in the first preseason
He
game.
did. Hot take, future Hall of Famer. LOL.
Oh,
Just kidding.
I hate the pick, but winning the one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he is. He's a great little white quarterback.
He's a little dude, though.
We gotta stick up for each other.
Yep. Preach, brother, preach. All right, Braden, anything you want to say before I let you go, brother?
What is your opinion on MLB baseball? Do you think
Oh, okay. Here we go. So I was watching. Okay, so right now, who's in the World Series or what?
who's gonna win the World Series?
I think the Red Sox will win the World Series. Sadly, I think they're the best team in baseball right now. They're like 82 and like 35. Am I correct?
They are. I think they're like 10 or they're like 8 games up on the Yankees.
Yeah.
It's got to be either the Red Sox or the Astros. Right now, I think the Astros have a slight edge.
The pitching's amazing. Verlander, oh god, so good. And we forget about their offense is really good too. They got Tuve, Springer.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I think coming from the National League, this is a hard one for me. I like the Brewers, even though they're maybe a wild card. Maybe the Cardinals. Can't go wrong with Cardinals.
I gotta say, it's unfortunate for the AL wildcard teams. They're gonna probably end up playing New York, and New York is one of those powerhouse teams.
The thing is, the New York is so good, yet they're 8 games behind their own division, which is ridiculous.
And I think that just speaks to the greatness of the Red Sox.
Yes, Brayden, talk to me. Wait, so that pitching staff, is David Price still there?
On the Red Sox, yes.
So it's David Price, Chris Sale. Who's the other starters?
I can't really go into the details of the starters.
Well, I mean, you don't need to, brother. You're talking about baseball, and I've always wanted to incorporate baseball in this show, so thank you, brother.
However, I gotta address the issue that I think it was a stat last year or it's like right now. It's on average 3 minutes and 15 seconds between whenever the ball is put in play. It's on like the analytics.
Wait, you're saying when like
players hate it, and it's like very slow.
are you saying the pace of play?
Yes, it's like every 3 minutes and 15 seconds the ball is put into play.
I think it's ridiculous, honestly. I think if baseball obviously it's America's pastime. It's one of the best sports in my opinion in this great nation that we live in. I still think it needs a pitch clock.
I do agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
All right,
I
Braden.
was watching the Yankees and the Red Sox and Receiver was taking 20 seconds between pitches. I don't think that's going to work for TV much longer. They're going to have to change something.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, Braden. Great takes, and hopefully we'll see you soon, brother.
Thank you.
See you, brother.
All right, have a good one. See if we got.
Can you read the comments, Braden?
I think everybody's left.
Okay, well, hey, we went out strong.
Hold on. Caleb Garvin, let's see what he said. Wait, he's got to go. There's only 2 people watching, so I don't know if y'all want to.
All right, so I think this went well.
Yes, honestly, thanks to you
Thanks to
guys
the fans,
for
man.
who came out and
We
supported.
got 3 people on. Okay.
Anybody else wants to call
If anyone
in?
wants to call, this is
If you
the
have a
last call.
question, I'll read it out.
All right, yeah, it's just 2 questions. Calling's gonna take a little while.
Yeah. So whatever questions, or if calling, whatever. I might call Luke back. I kind of want to go off on Isaac.
Oh, Dylan's still on. No, don't go on, Isaac. Dude, it's already been an hour. Okay. Just be humble. Okay, that's
Hot take.
I love Isaac. Yeah, he's a good kid.
Play for your school team. Damn. All right.
Dylan said he's still on. Dylan, we're swinging by the crib after this.
Yes.
Let's see. Any last call? Anything we want to talk about is on the table.
Yes. And shout out
Shout out to our intern Brandon. Brandon, come on, get some camera time.
killing it.
You don't only have a face for TV, but you still have a voice for radio.
Oh, I love that. Big body brain. We got 4 viewers still on. Yeah. If anybody,
Wow.
anybody wants to say anything, just hop on and tell us. So
Yeah.
whatever you want to hear. I am in the mood to go off right now. So if you want to go off on something,
I think we should do this again. I think the people deserve it.
yes. Every couple weeks, once a month kind of thing.
You know what we should do is on a Saturday during the college football season we have a live stream and we react to games. We get our
That'd be unique.
that would be really unique, and
that.
I think the 4-letter network would have some competition in that
Oh,
because we're the only people that actually know sports, not those journalistic, aristocratic.
Preach, Jade. Preach.
God. All right, so I think this will do for today's. Oh, we have a comment.
give you a halftime show.
Oh yeah, we do a halftime show, like on Saturdays.
Yes.
I like that. So I think I'll do it for today. I think it ended well, or it was great.
And shout out to you guys who stayed on, and everybody who commented. ASAP Cat versus Kid Cartier.
ASAP Cap, give me that.
Kid, kids been getting in that weight room. You know, I know you see kids been getting in that weight room. You getting big.
Give me ASAP Cap. Yeah, I think I'll do it for today. Oh, can we get a flex from Brandon? Brandon, show off the muscles. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Hey, he still can't deadlift or front squats more than me, so that's not even that big of a deal.
Wow. Well, I think this is gonna be it, everybody. In a rap battle.
Rap battle still ASAP.
I don't know. I don't think either of them can rap. I like myself in that rap battle. Any I'm gonna leave the floor. We still have 4 viewers, so if anybody wants to hop on or whatever you guys want to talk about, we're still going strong. I might call Luke back, see if he wants to say anything else.
It's like we're kind of struggling.
Okay. Well, spit some bars. I'm white. I can't do that.
That's not true. We can easily spit the bars.
Jay,
Drive fancy cars.
Jay, give me a beat.
No. Okay, no. A beat. You want a beat?
Brandon, give me a beat. Or somebody give me a beat.
No, I'm terrible.
Yeah, I think we should stop.
Jay, give me a beat.
Okay. Oh, Matt got okay.
Oh crap! You keep talking. Give me a beat. Look. Okay. I'm at my friend Jerry's house.
Hey.
He little like a mouse. Just kidding. Okay. All right.
I'll throw that away.
All right. Shout out, y'all. We're gonna end this right now, and y'all keep it real.
Yeah, man. Keep it 100.
It's been real. Peace, y'all.